Alright, welcome in everyone. Today we are playing Blades for Hire. Switch over to the scene. Fix the VTuber lean. This seems good. I'll launch it. Oh, pause the music. And let's launch it. It says I use Xbox controller, but I think this is a like a guild management game, so I feel like keyboard and mouse is going to be better, but we'll see, I guess. Settings. That's probably good, right? New game. Venzor. Is there a cursor? Oh, there's the cursor. Childhood dreams. Is that me? Is that me as an adult or as a child? And those of you who pass all my trials shall be granted the great honor of serving me and the entire house of Urs. What is your name? Ben. Just Ben, my lord. Very good, Ben. Why are you here? To pass the trials and enter your service, my lord. Wonderful, Ben. Answer me one more question. Who let you in here? Gasp. Remove this bastard piece of shit from my courtyard right now. What? Why? What did I do wrong? No. What's the matter, Ben? Lost something at the bottom of the mug? No, Sophia. I'm waiting for one deep enough to drown in. How long will this go on? Till the money from the sold sword and armor runs out. After that, I'll have to borrow from you. What's all this noise? Is there some kind of celebration today? The poor are mocking the suffering of the rich. Last night, an aristocrat's estate burned down, nothing left but ashes. The aristocrat was the Urs you know so well. Truly a celebration. No one survived. What a pity. Except for that good-for-nothing, the youngest of the Urs' heir. What a pity. The boy can't seem to grow out of playing with soldiers, but now instead of picking elite guardsmen, he hires all sorts of rabble. He's founded a guild and takes on tasks for all kinds of wealthy folks. But you said the estate was reduced to ashes. He has nothing left. Does it take a lot? A couple of coin, a few connections? He's probably dreamed of doing this since childhood. Did you have a dream when you were a kid? I wanted to become a court knight. And you became a drunk. Go wash up or something. You reek of a month-long bender. A couple of coins, a few connections, you say. Hey boys, want to make a bit of coin? Map of time. This is a map of the province of Gorin where the events of the story unfold. But at the top of the interface lets you control the flow time. You can also use the spacebar to pause and this to adjust game speed. To avoid bankruptcy, keep an eye on the clock. Mercenary wages are paid every week. Money is earned through the hard, sometimes dishonorable and ruthless work, yet it flows away in swift stream, mostly to pay the wages of dishonorable and ruthless mercenaries. Your primary source of income is completing missions. All currently available missions appear on the map as scroll icons. Some have preset difficulty levels, which is indicated by the color of the ribbon. Mercenary positioning plays a crucial role in combat. It's easy to guess that those with a higher defense stat should go in the front row, while ranged attackers or mages are best kept in the back. Assigning mercenaries to missions is quite easy. Just click on their portraits and drag them with the mouse. Aside from running missions, you'll also need to manage your organization. For that, you rely on a team of specialists, each with their own role. To interact with them, click the To the Tavern button or use the corresponding icon on the map. Harsh interrogation. Guess this is a ranged person. Trying to see who has the biggest resistance. Oh, 4411. 16. Endurance resistance. Wait a second. So the first number is endurance. So really I care about the second number, resistance, right? Here's a 2. Here's a 1. The miraculously surviving aristocrat appears to be completely lacking in imagination. His organization is simply called the Guild and is based in Swanford. Swanford, the town closest to the sacked Urs estate. It would be wise to find out how these people conduct their business, and Louis already has a potential source in mind. Ollie the Short, rumored to have been expelled from the guild for incompetence, is known to frequent the Dancing Bear Tavern, where he drinks heavily on a regular basis. A team needs to be sent to negotiate with him. Did I do it? Oh, maybe I unpause time and the team will be sent. Yeah, there we go. Frederick Quartermaster. Oh, I hope my guys have weapons that I sent off. Bouncer? Training? Hardening, 1 hand mastery, 2 hand mastery, bow mastery. Hardening, I guess. Or discipline? Boss. Recruitment. Sophia manager. Increase health recovery during rest to 20 points per day. Unlocks ability to buy and store mana. Number of weekly contracts 3. Start that project, I guess. Louis agent. Oh, tutorial. How do I go back to the map? What's this, mana? No, that's loyalty. The mercenaries arrive at the inn at the height of the evening. The place is crowded and noisy, and the target is drinking alone at the corner table. Approach now, I guess. What does that symbol mean? Lacerations? The mercenaries sit down at Shorty's table, looking curiously at the newcomer's eyes, slightly glazed from drink. All gestures to Serengor to fetch a few more mugs. Interrogate. After listening to the party, Oliver flatly refuses to talk about such an uncomfortable subject. Insist. Well, if I squint, the former mercenary demands compensation for the valuable information. Threaten. At the threat, the drugger just to his feet, knocking over the table. He's suddenly joined by several other locals, clearly eager for some entertainment. Defend yourself. Before combat begins, you can assign a tactic to each mercenary. During battle, tactics can be changed at any time, but the change will only take effect once the mercenary's turn comes around. Morale changes throughout the battle based on different factors like using certain tactics or landing a critical hit. Morale reflects a fighter's willingness to stay in the fight. For example, at Nightmares of Morale, there's a 10% chance the fighter will retreat on their own. A fighter with 100% morale or more is guaranteed to stay in the battle, assuming they're still alive. Depending on the circumstances, battles may have modifiers. Set up an ambush allows mercenaries to perform an extra opening round attack. Ambushed allows enemies to perform an extra opening round attack. Brawl always ends without lasting injuries to the mercenaries. Bruised egos don't count. Combat can be sped up, slow down, or pause. Okay. To battle, I guess. How do I see what the tactics are? Random target, retreat, shield bash. Deals damage equal to strength, stuns you put for 1 round. Versus shield. Let's do shield bash, I guess. Reckless strike. Character stunned for 1 turn, many requires. Attack round enemy with a magic missile. Sure, why not? PV attack. +1 attack. Attack the enemy's backline first. Requires a bow. What's health? Endurance? Victory. Defend yourself. A brief but furious scuffle finally comes to an end. The innkeeper, having had enough, throws everyone out, threatening to call the guards if anyone returns. Irritated that their fun was cut short, the former adversaries quickly find common ground outside the fresh air. After wandering the city for a while in the company of their new companions, the mercenaries finally leave them at the entrance of another city establishment. During the walk, the former mercenaries share the stories of his ill-fated service in Ben's rival organization, revealing everything the party needed to know. Mission accomplished. As they part ways, the mercenary asks why people call the informant Shorty. Since he's actually average height, he mutters something about it not being about his height and walks off, looking rather sad. Oof. Recruitment window displays all characters currently available for hire. The pool of potential recruits is refreshed weekly. Okay. Mercenaries price depends on their level, equipment, and traits. To dismiss unwanted employee, click the dismissal button in the hero window, or simply send them into battle unlikely to survive. Choose whichever is more convenient. How do I get more contracts? Great commendations number weekly contracts 3. Infirmary, I guess, maybe. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Am I supposed to just wait for new contracts to show up? Oh, there we go. Since the business is yet to gain momentum and every coin counts, Louis suggests borrowing a small batch of weapons from one of the local warehouses. Judging by what we know about the quality of the guards' equipment, won't be anything special, but I'll do for now. Party arrives at a warehouse on a slum of the outskirts of Venzor. The sea is asleep, and the moonlight barely breaks through the cloudy sky, casting a dim glow on the deserted streets. The main door is locked, and the window on the first floor are boarded up. On the one of the second floor windows is ajar, but no light shines from within. Break down the front door, I guess. After some quick work on the lock, the mercenaries remove their unreliable barrier and step inside. It's even darker indoors, and somewhat in the silence, a thunderous snore echoes throughout the place. The party makes its way to the storage room and begins searching. They don't find anything particularly valuable, but manage to gather some basic gear for men in a dangerous line of work. Keep looking. Courage. Leave the warehouse. Keep looking, yes. So a bit more searching, the party uncovers not only a crate of better quality gear, but also a small bag of coin. Grocery scavenging, the party fails to notice the muffled stomping and shouting outside the building. It's clear they need to leave fast. Flee with all loot. After stuffing everything of value to their bags, the mercenaries make a hasty escape through an unlocked second floor window. Unfortunately, once they hit the ground, they come face to face with a sea patrol. Upon spotting the teeth, the guards rush to intercept. Oof. Oh, he ran. The guy ran, what a coward. After repelling the attack, the mercenaries slip into a nearby alley before reinforcements can arrive. Supply match. All mercenary gears belong to the organization. You're free to shamelessly strip one character down to their underwear if it means for a better outfitting for the another. Items on the market tend to sell out. Stock is replenished weekly. Storage stores all equipment not currently used by active mercenaries. To equip or unequip a mercenary, drag items into or out of the corresponding equipment slots. Alternatively, double-click an item with the left mouse button to automatically place in the appropriate slot for the selected character. To quickly sell an item, right-click on it. Units of weapon stats. We won't explain the obvious: attack, critical chance, or critical multiplier. Attribute multipliers may need clarification. Strength, dexterity multiplier. The wielder's strength or dexterity is multiplied by this value, then added to attack. Intelligence multiplier. Wielder's intelligence is multiplied by this value and added to the power of the magical ability. Endurance, a bonus pool of health points that replenishes immediately after battle. Resistance, the percentage of incoming damage that is negated. Dexterity penalty, the percentage by which dexterity is reduced when this item is equipped. Does this level up? It is. Doesn't attack resistance. Morale -5 to requires shield. Just cost restores morale in proportion to damage dealt. Attacks twice, requires a bow, recharge time is 3 turns. Can be target minus or attacks enemy's front line first, requires a bow. This attack plus 20 morale every turn. Party morale plus 4 can be used once per battle. Leader presence. Where's the morale? Oh, it's the blue one, I guess. Deals damage to 4 adjacent targets at once and in 4 subsequent rounds. Probably the defense requires a shield. Attack max 15 hits our nearest targets, requires 2-handed weapon. This is 2-handed. Maybe I'll defer upgrading, leveling this guy up until I know what weapon I'm gonna give him. Cautious combat, aggressive combat. Hardening fish. It's time to sort through the loot from the poorly guarded warehouse. The merchants brought an assortment of weapons, a few old shields, a couple of rusty chainmail shirts, and a bag of gold. Police that weren't clever enough to pocket the coins. Ben takes them out to the organization's treasury. Mace. Oh, that would decrease. This is critical, I think. Yeah, I guess on average it's better, this thing. Oh, we have another chainmail, dang. Does this guy need agility? This reduces attack. Really wide sweep. You should really rest, I guess. So guess I should hire one more person. Insufficient gold, can't hire. Okay, that's fine. Poster, the distinctive feature of the Dwarf's teeth known as crooked hangs outside the Safeguard posters a reward for catching the villain. It sounds like a good way to earn some gold. Sure. This magic missile guy, isn't he? Few words about stats. There's no need to explain the cuts of health. It's worth mentioning that if a mercenary's health dropped to 0, they die permanently, never to be resurrected ever. With rare exceptions, health only regenerates when idling in the tavern. Loyalty reflects a mercenary's dedication to our organization. Are they willing to die in battle, or will they choose to retreat? Will they keep working with you or start looking for a new employer? Take care of your people so that these questions never have to come up. Strength increases the damage dealt with melee weapons and sometimes with ranged weapons too. Agility affects defense, critical hit chance, and the initiative order during combat. Touches boost spell damage for mages. If a mercenary is in the mage, high touches won't be very useful. Sometimes it can even be detrimental. Charisma helps avoid unnecessary conflict, but it won't help much once the fighting starts. Mental stats influence how the mercenary's loyalty changes during the quest decisions. For example, when making illegal choices, mercenaries with high lawfulness will lose loyalty. Mercenaries with low lawfulness will gain loyalty. Bravery also affects morale during combat. Attack determines the damage dealt with each strike. Defense provides extra points in combat, which are depleted before health is affected. Resistance reduces the amount of incoming damage by a percentage. Mercenaries are paid weekly. Late payments are deal a serious blow to loyalty. Moments later, Louis bursts into the tavern, beaming with joy, and rushes straight to Ben. According to the information trader, he managed to catch wind of a golden opportunity, one that promised a hefty profit. The merchant was looking for an armed specialist to escort a large caravan from this capital. Normally, this would be handled by contracted members of the city guard, but the contract was recently cancelled by decree of Lord Viceroy Cunningham. Where the ruler needed his men elsewhere, the merchants fell short, and disfavor is unknown. The important part is that the high-paying niches just opened up, and all that remains is to obtain a license to conduct such activities. Fortunately, Louis has a contact at the state chancellor who agreed to review Ben's application out of turn. Naturally, the right qualifications and the proper sum of gold were enough to get the license approved. All that's left is Ben's signature, and his people can officially take on the cushy profit job. Sign. As soon as Ben lifts his quote from the document, Louis snatches the poor paper from his hands and bolts from the tavern door, shouting that competitors must have had the same idea. With a final request that Ben prepare a capable team to escort the caravan, the information trader vanishes through the doorway. The party arrives at the local guard post to get more details about the wanted men. One of the guards reluctantly shares that the thief has a history of stealing valuables from wealthy households. The items usually turn up later on the black market, but the sources has never been traced. Ask him about the poster. According to the guard, the local wealthy residents finally got tired of ransoming their family heirlooms. They joined forces and hired an artist to create a poster featuring the thief's face. When asked where the image for such a elusive criminal came from, the guard admits he doesn't know. Ask about the interrogation. The irritated guard says no one has time to deal with this case right now. If the rich have enough money to pay some scribbler, they'd be better off hiring a private investigator or sponsoring the city guard. When the mercenaries claim they are private investigators, the guard gives them a scornful look. Still, he tells them how to find the head of the house, Blacksmarsh, who organized the other aristocrats for a joint effort. Go to the address. Richard Blacksmarsh was found at the estate. He even deigns to receive the uninvited guests to his office almost immediately, apparently encouraged by the state reason for their visit. After glancing over the group, the aristocrat faintly wrinkles his nose but gestures for them to speak. When the mercenaries once again introduce themselves as private investigators, their reaction is somewhat more positive. Ask about the thief's description. Blackmarsh Sr. says he never saw the thief himself. His cousin Corwin was in charge of putting together the description. Corwin is most likely working at the town chancery. Requirement of stolen items. She quickly describes the missing possessions, casually estimating the total loss at several hundred gold pieces. Go to his cousin. After saying goodbye to aristocrat, the party leaves the estate. At the town chancery, the guards let mercenaries in only reluctantly, and the official city are looking for seems quite busy, judging by the long line outside his office. It's kind of like the mercenaries rudely shove others aside and enter the office. The official glares at them over his paper and asks in this disgruntled tone what they want. Explain yourself. But hearing your explanation, the Corwin brightens up and invites the party to ask any questions relative to the investigation. Ask for the perpetrator's description. Colin Blackmarsh states that wasn't he who gave the description to the artist, but his son-in-law Hubert. The man is probably relaxing in his favorite tavern, the Born Peacock, just a few blocks away. Corwin provides exhaustive list of what's missing. Noticing the mercenaries' eyes glaze over, he transcribes everything onto paper and solemnly hands it to them. That's for advance. The official replies that the contract must be drawn up first, which could take several working days. Once that's done, and if the party has proper credentials, they can discuss possible advance. The mercenaries wisely change the subject. Go to party-in-law. Leaving the bureaucrat, the party heads to the tavern. They find the men sitting at a private table in the company of a couple of overpainted women and a pile of empty bottles. Clearly intoxicated, Hubert tries to wait the mercenary away, but instead drops his mug to the floor. While the bureaucrat searches under the table, the party quickly explains why they dare interrupt his leisure time. Ask about the description. Hubert declares that he never even met the artist in person. It must have been Richard Blackmarsh who gave the description, since he organized the whole thing. Let's go with the stolen items. Hubert slurs a list of clearly exaggerated losses. After all, no matter how skillful a thief Crooked was, it was unlikely that he had stolen not just family jewels, but also the tea set of the aristocrat's late grandmother in the cabinet they was stored in. Ask for advance. The aristocrat hiccups unhappily and hands over 5 gold coins. Hubert replies that the inquisitive look that he has no more money on him and that he orders another drink. Turns black for mother. The party decides to not waste time on the drunkard and returns to Richard. The aristocrat is outraged and tells the detectives to speak directly to the artist to find out who gave the description. He offers some unfiltered opinion about the negligent fools who distract hardworking people with nonsense. There it is. At a specified location on the outskirts of the city, the party finds the artist's house. Like the rest of the neighborhood, the building has clearly seen better days. It appears that whatever the artist was paid by the rich, it wasn't enough to fix a roof. The party finds the artist soaring through some jewelry. When he notices the armed visitors, he quickly sweeps the valuables into a bag, but not before the mercenaries spot a couple of items that match the description of the stolen heirloom. Noticing the sudden change in expression, the artist decides it's time to make a swift exit to the nearest window. Perry rushes outside after the fugitive. They quickly catch and subdue him, then return the weakly chasing man to the house in time to a chair. After a few persuasive arguments, the artist confesses he is a thief named Crooked, designed to make extra money from which he planted the idea of a wanted poster on the Black Mars Senior via third parties, paid some street artists to draw random strangers, and then distribute the copies. To sow confusion, he told each wealthy victim that someone else had supplied the description. Fish, he offered to share his earnings in exchange for his freedom. Sure. The signed the greedy aristocrats got what they deserved. The pride accepts a hefty patch of gold from the Crooked with grim satisfaction. Nice. What's the next project we should work on? Lux advanced training. Let's get more contracts. Here's a contract. The mage community is preparing for a joyous occasion, the wedding of two of its members. The celebration is to take place in the village of Mill. It's just a few hours right from the capital. The mage are seeking a group of capable fighters to guard the event. Okay. Let's set up our equipment, I guess. Hmm. Upon arrival, the party finds preparations for the ceremony in full swing. The riverside settlement is decorated with colorful ribbons and flowers. The local elder, wearing a visibly relieved expression, offer the mercenaries a chance to rest before the event. Survey the surroundings. The party declines the offer and decides to take a closer look at the place. The settlement has only a couple dozen houses and no streets in the sense that city dwellers are accustomed to. The mercenaries have time to familiarize themselves with the layout of the buildings and the shoreline before the servant of the elder appears and informs them that the celebration is about to begin. The party heads to a house on the opposite shore where a number of guests have already gathered in the courtyard. The elder, visibly nervous, asks the mercenaries to station themselves at the entrance and keep an eye on the proceedings to prevent any misunderstandings. Of course, the celebration is far from the scale of a public sermon or an execution, but there are clearly more attendees than the village could house, and more guests keep arriving, all passing under mercenaries' watchful gaze. Most dress appropriately, though certainly not lavishly. Hearing the officiating priest announce the arrival of the newlyweds, the mercenaries turn their attention to the couple. An elderly pair, decent looking, the door of Flora Reeves, stands smiling beside the minister of the one. After taking the scene, the party returns to their duties. The celebration is loud, but the guests behave with surprising calm. This may be due to the near total absence of young people, the near total absence of alcohol. Going board while waiting for something to happen, the mercenaries spot a small procession of about a dozen people, young peasants by the look of them, approaching from the bridge. Armed with sticks and pitchforks, they slow as they approach the entrance, eyeing the mercenaries with confusion. Ask them what they need. One of the largest peasants step forward and declares they've come to pay their respects to the guests of the mills. Don't let them pass. Ready knowing that newcomers are not only inappropriately dressed for the occasion, but also armed, the mercenaries continue to block the peasants' way. The leader of the guests declares with a grim look at his face that they will get in anyway by force if necessary. Courage, mercy. Casting a pointed look at the peasants, the mercenaries, barely suppressing laughter, begin to explain. Even if the troublemakers somehow manage to break through the trained warriors, inside the wait several dozen spellcasters. At best, they'll fry the uninvited guests to crisp. At worst, there won't even be ashes left to bury. The now visibly pale peasants retreat with grumbles, muttering something about damn city folks. Laughing at the bizarre gathered party returns to their duties. Nice. Dusk begins to fall, and the feast gradually dies down, and the guests start to leave. Just as the mercenaries are about to head to the elder for their promised payment, having given up hope of anything noteworthy happening, they hear a muffled explosion from the direction of the house. Rushing to the scene, the party bursts into the building and find the elder, his face twisted with worry, tending to the bodies of the newlywed. A massive hole with charred edges gape in the wall of the building. Find out what happened. Nervously glancing around, the elder explains in a dazed voice that one of the guests apparently went mad from the unrequited love of the bride. The man had sat quietly to a ceremony, then challenged the groom to a duel for the lady's hand. When the groom predictably refused, the jilted guest exploded with rage, literally. After launching an attack, he blasted through the walls and fled to the village. The elder pleads with the mercenaries to stop the massacre before it causes more harm. Demand an increase in payment. No. Reasoning the celebration is over and with it their contract, the mercenaries refuse. Instead, they advise the elders to gather the local peasants who have already proven their fighting spirits today and stop the bad man with their help. Taking their payment from the wailing man, the mercenaries leave the settlement. Rumor has it that one of the capital's aristocrats is missing his favorite pet, an incredibly beautiful black swan. The wealthy man is prepared to pay a generous sum to anyone who returns his beloved animal. According to Louis, an illegal auction is about to be held at Windsor, and one of the slots is listed mythical bird. The off chance this isn't just a coincidence is worth checking out. Party arrives at one of the most notorious places in Menzer, the Beer Rat Tavern. After giving the code phrase provided by Louis to the tavern owner, who personally greets potential buyers on the day of the auction, the mercenaries receive wooden masks to consider identities and make their way inside. Surprisingly polite guards escort the party to the staircase leading down beneath the tavern. Overcoming their unease about being cornered, the mercenaries descend into a spacious hall filled with a variety of people, all wearing the same kind of wooden mask to consider face. At the far end of the room stands a well-lit stage currently empty. There are plenty of armed individuals among the guests besides the party, but the evenly spaced guards along the walls far outnumber them. If any lunatic were to cause trouble here, it clearly wouldn't end well for them. After a while, a distinguished-looking man without a mask steps onto the stage. At his gesture, the chatters in the hall finally die down. The man on the stage introduces himself as the auctioneer and delivers a long, tedious speech about the event's rules. The mercenaries don't even try to grasp the nuance of his words. They didn't come here to spend gold, but to earn it. Finally, to scatter applause from the audience, the auction is declared open. As the auctioneer presents increasingly interesting lots, the party members gradually begin to regret their inability to participate in the bidding. Expensive wines, thoroughbred horses, enchanted weapons and armors, exotic dancers of both sexes from the southeast. Almost everything shown to the audience is eventually sold, much of it for sums the mercenaries could never have imagined. The last torment of envy comes to an end. The host announced the final and most important lot, the mythical Black Swan from the Hall of Night, the former pet of the patron deity of nomadic people slain by the One. Hearing this absurd presentation, the mercenaries begin to doubt not only the authenticity of this lot, but of every previous one, perhaps even the sanity of the crowd. The audience, however, erupts in excitement bidding over the unfortunate bird. In the end, the swan is purchased for a staggering 1,500 gold coins by an enormously fat man surrounded by personal guards. Rubbing his short-fingered hands together, the delighted buyer eagerly tells his neighbors about the incredible dish his wife will prepare using the swan. Amazed by how much money some people have and how little sense the party leaves the tavern, it's a shame they won't be able to attend the after-party promised by the host. It's a risky move, but the bird could be taken by force. The key is choosing the right moment to strike. There's another option, trying to acquire a different black swan. It's hard to say which approach would prove more challenging. Let's use brute force. The most straightforward path is often the simplest. The mercenaries begin preparing for a heist. With the auction guests maybe wearing masks, this particular one will be easy to identify. A few hours later, the guests start to leave the tavern, stepping into the now deepening twilight. Spotting the portly man with ease amongst the crowd, the mercenaries follow the target to a respectful distance. One member of his entourage is carrying a round metal cage draped with cloth. The companions of the thoroughly drunken nobleman have to prop him up by the arm, making sure he doesn't stumble and fall into the mud, tangled in his own feet. The irritated guards are clearly paying more attention to cursing their miserly employer, who refused to hire a carriage, than to their surroundings. When the target's entourage turns into a dark alley, the mercenaries realize it's time to act. The battle. Aggressive combat. Shield bash. Attack the target with the lowest health, ignoring obstacles. Requires a dagger or a bow. Must be in the front row. Oh, I don't have a dagger. Marks the target's vulnerable, please causing targets to take critical damage from physical attacks for 3 turns. Double shot. Sparring song. Acid bomb. Give me attack. After dispatching the guard, the mercenary takes the untouched cage of the swan as well as the nobleman's purse. Unfortunately, unlike the cage, the purse turns out to be empty, a revelation that explains why the famine was snoring in the ditch had been returning from the auction on foot. The bird, most likely awakened by the sounds of battle, emits an incessant stream of shrill cries, tempting the already agitated mercenaries to follow the buyer's plan and turn the swan to dinner. Only one task remains, during the racket long enough to deliver the wretched creature to its owner and collect their decent well-earned payment. Fortunately, the aristocrat burst into laughter upon hearing the suggested sum of 1,500 coins. After a brief round of haggling, the mercenaries managed to get just 50, a disappointing payout, but still more useful than the cursed bird, which never stops its Valkyrie screeching. Crew hits from allies grant a double morale bonus. Chance mercy -2. Morale is not affected by allies dying or being critically hit. Composure. Taking damage does not affect morale. Critical hit chance. Intelligence, courage. Critical damage multiplier. Attack. Rabbi Sim per turn. Caution. Morale penalty per turn. I guess we'll pick this one because I actually understand what it's doing. Reduce attack by 50%. Ignore defense inflicts bleeding for 4 rounds. Requires a dagger. So the target with the strongest attack. Where do you arrive? So I need to give her a dagger basically, it seems like. Where is she? Here she is. Is there a better dagger? Need to hire someone, I guess. Some frontline person I need to hire. Gladiator, maybe? This guy has 2 resistance. This guy has 3 resistance. Barracks are full, dang. Pass control easy. Requests are made to exterminate beasters during the region's peace. Mercenaries arrive at the suspected location of the Pestis layer. Proceed with the search. Keep the change. Thanks, boss. Always a pleasure doing business with you. So, how's it going? You can say it's going, but... No buts. Many a copper make a gold. Besides, even if it's not much, at least we don't have to get our hands too dirty. Yeah, sure. We roughed up a couple of faces, but the heat is on Urza's guild. They mistook us for Urza's men. Can you believe it, Ben? How lucky we are? Yeah, lucky indeed. Keep the change. What the heck happened? Real lucky. Stables, nice. A long search is again unsuccessful. Exhausted merchants respond to our next move. Guess we'll continue the search. Bensley's attempt to drown himself in a mug of booze is interrupted by Louis, who sits down next to him at the bar. The information trader tells him he's been contacted by a representative of the insurance company that has a problem with Ertz's guild. The man is willing to pay for arranging insured events for Ben's enemies, and Louis already has a suitable agent in mind. The only catch is he'll have to pay up front. Sure, I guess. Figuring no money should be spared for such a good cause, Ben pulls out a dozen coins from his wallet. After saluting his boss, Louis goes to negotiate with the agent. The layer is found. All that remains is to destroy the creature and finish the job. Alright, let's do it. Press on combat. Find weakness. Why can't I do acid bomb? Oh, is this mana? 1 out of 12? How do I gain mana? Having slain the lair beasts, mercenaries catch their breath and with a sense of duty fulfill returned. Get this as well. Receive an order of lumber from the nearby forest. Sure. Mercenaries arrive at the site, somewhat unsure if this job is really suited them. The client turns out to be the owner of a nearby sawmill. Let's get to it. Louis says that the man he hired painted the walls of the building where Urza's guild is located. The painting depicts the head of the organization in an unflattering manner, and the painter used was actually force manure. Unfortunately, it seems worse things happen regularly in that part of Swansford, so no one paid much attention to the artwork. Nevertheless, it was possible to get a small compensation for the insurance company for the effort. Sponsor the next insured event. Determined to keep going, Ben instructs to use the gold he has obtained to cause even more significant problems for Urza and his guild. After a full day of hard labor, this? Severe fatigue. The party prepares to complete the contract. The client arrives in high spirits, causing envy among tired mercenaries. Submit the results. Work plan outlined by the sawmill owner is successfully completed. Satisfied with the mercenaries' effort, the client pays them for their hard-earned coin and eagerly begs them to stay on for extra work and additional pay. Nah. Sending urgent business elsewhere, the mercenaries politely decline return to the tavern. Flower is one of the most renowned. Actually, we're about 1 hour in, so maybe this is a good stopping point before I do that mission. So yeah, this is a fun game. It's pretty cool. I like the planning organization you have to do for all of it. The next game we got is called Atomic Owl. Let me set the category. Looks like a user controller. I think it's more of a platformer. Maybe similar to Hollow Knight, that type of thing. So I think it'll work well with a controller. Sunrise Cinema. I guess I'll leave it off by default. When Hidalgo transforms into the Void Crow, he becomes invincible or something like that. In the realm of Judaness, the ancient conflict between Bladewing and Crows has persisted for millennia. However, the resurgence of a long-forgotten adversary threatens to shift the balance of power. I feel like this is too much credits for the intro. Like we for the names of the engineering lead and all that, I feel like I can wait till the end of the game when you beat it. Because at this point, you know, as a player, we don't really care, right? I don't care who made the game. I don't even know if the game's any good yet. compared to the intro of Hollow Knight, where it's like there's some mystery and it's over pretty quick and you're already to the gameplay. Like there's just a little bit of mood setting and then you already have control of your character. Your friends are already here.
This place is the best!
Did he read that? The first one he read, but this one he didn't read. Yep, those noodles are still the best smell in the Judeness. Seriously, how did they beat me here?
You're just here for the noodles, aren't you?
Well, yeah. Can you blame me?
All he cares about is food.
And Hidalgo, you're always so sentimental.
It's weird, like some lines are read and some lines aren't. That I feel like it's confusing. Would have been nice to reminisce a little if Hidalgo wasn't so slow getting here. Are you serious right now? Let's race. Say go, do it. You wish, pal. Next time. For now, smell those sweet spicy cow soba noodles.
Red, you're making my mouth water. Let's hope we can snag seats at the bar.
At last, the Mesowell. Its corrupting influence will be mine. With this, I can finally take over Judenest and bring back the crows. With the power of the Dark Feather, I can corrupt the Blade Wings and defeat that bothersome prince once and for all.
By the birds! This is delicious!
Slurp.
Friends, I think I'm full.
That sounded like it came from outside.
To arms!
Foolish Blade Wings!
Hey!
Heads up. It's that old crow wizard.
Stupid little prince. With the flick of this feather, your precious little Blade Wing troop is now under my command.
Also, the volume balance is off. Like the voices are way too quiet compared to how loud that explosion was. Doggo, help.
Guys? What is this?
Please say hello to my Omega troop, idiot prince.
Also, why is the laughter in normal case, but everything before that was in uppercase? He will not get past us, sire.
Incredible. They are fully under my control. The revival of the crows is near. Begone, young owl!
Mega Wing unleashes a surge of Mesa. The dark energy floods towards Hidalgo, swallowing him whole. The Blade Wing captain raises his blade to block and absorb most of the dark energy, but it's too late. Hidalgo is captured and bound to a mysterious tree. 2 years pass. 2 years pass. Hidalgo stirs as a crackling voice echoes around him. He didn't just kill him, he just bound him up. Two years later, dang, what the heck? This scene is too long, they should get to the dialogue already. Do I have to press something? I guess I have to press something.
Wake up, bird brain. Remember me?
First off, it's Hidalgo.
Hidalgo Babalgo. What's the difference? Still a bird brain.
Is that sword talking? And glowing? And has a creepy eye?
Is there a way to change the volume? I guess not. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted at him, your sword, your old one. Yep, got hit by some Meza energy and now I talk.
What?
Meza?
Oh, the Meza.
What, you don't know what Meza is? Meza is like a nice glass of champagne filled with razors. Like, should be more direct, it's the oogly boogly dark energy that swirls around Judaness. It tastes amazing. If you get enough of it, you'll pick up fun quirks like going crazy and wanting to cut everything up. I guess you got a case of main character's amnesia, eh? No wonder that old crow wizard kicked your sorry butt.
Do you mean Omega Wing?
Omega Wing? Wow. How extra. And here I thought your title was a lot. Prince of Blade Wings, was it?
Whatever. So, you plan on corrupting me too, don't you?
Ha, no, I'm not gonna kill you or corrupt you or whatever. Listen up, I have some delicious bad news. You know those friends of yours, Kaze, Golium, Red Vault? I hate to be the blade of bad news, but they're helping Omega Wing. Liar, they'd never betray the Blade Wings. We're all bound together. You'll have to try harder than that, you dust. Did he? I guess he has amnesia or something, but like we literally saw this happen 2 years ago.
Hey, I take great offense to that.
I don't understand. Why would they...
Do you always talk to yourself in a low, somber tone like that?
Wait, what's that smell? Tengu?
Oh, right. You could probably smell them from here. Ooh, gross. Bird brain.
Omega Wing freed all of the Tengu all after he pinned you to that tree that I saved you from. Tell the Tengu to obey your old pals.
The Tengu are free. Kaze, Gold, Red!
Oh, I can tell you're getting a bit flustered. Relax a little.
I can't relax. My failure caused him to suffer. It's my duty as a Blade Wing to make things right. Yeah, by being the absolute crapola out of them, they're all over Blade Wing City, your city. So what now? I'm supposed to use a possessed thing to steal the house of the Tengu?
Aw, come on. Like you'll find another sword as cool as me. Our souls are bound, Blade Wing. They always have been. Plus, only I can absorb the Meza from the Tengu.
You make a strong point, creepy sword.
Yeah, and I was afraid being used by a goody-goody would be boring.
Yeah, there's no way to change voice volume independently of sound effect volume. That sucks. What? I press R right trigger. Gosh darn it.
Oh.
Hey, wait, is that a... Kind of looks like a flowing scythe, but also like a beak. It speaks. What did he say? Oh yeah, Hidalgo does smell a little funny. Oh, Yuta Meta says he wants to come with. You can chuck him at Tengu, he loves that. He can definitely come with. Also, I do not smell. You smell a little bit. Not as bad as a Tengu, but... Hey, you're finally awake. Good to see you, boss. Omega fired at us and saw these doors or something he called a virtual nest. I'm tired. This track is brought to you by the mad lad Alexander Zelenov. Oh, that's a bad thing. I thought it was a power-up. Oops. Rank, health up, XE DLL zip. Collect enough mesa to something. I don't even know what is this thing. I guess that's that. Oh, that kills me. But this doesn't. That doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. Mesa Soul and Mesa Orbs. The world of Judanis holds various absorbable spirits and make Hidalgo stronger. Green Mesa Orbs appear in the world. Collect enough in creature Bladewing level and creature HP. Blue Mesa Orbs are dropped by Fallen Tengu and can be spent at the Twilight Perch on upgrades. Bladewing Sea Skyline. Phew, what a bummer. Looks like the old noodle joint was shut down.
Bladewing City. It's different.
The place looks and smells like bird poop. And not the good kind.
This must be Omega Wing's doing.
Bladewing, you were out for 2 years. Get a clue? Bladewing City needs a hero. And heroes always wear red.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do!
Look, I'm not killing Tengu because I want to.
Hidalgo.
You're not really murdering them though. Killing the Tengu with me will rend them of their mesa, which you could absorb with me. You're saving their actual souls. That's one way of looking at it. If that's my path to Bladewing, so be it.
Oh, I love me some good intentions. Now let's jump this goose.
What?
Bust the juice?
Literally, what are you trying to say?
How about saving the coop? Because everyone knows that the bird is the...
By the grace of the feather, this is going to be a long one.
Yeah, the voices are way too quiet relative to the music. Are you around here? So the background's too busy. It's too hard to tell what's a platform and what's just background art. You might be wondering why I'm hiding in this corner. There's a Tengu down there. Glowing warning signs indicate Tengu are near. Huh? Who the tunk? The Mesa ability can transform into 3 variants by pressing left bumper, right bumper. Tengu Killer Whip, a flexible option for striking distant enemy. Flattened Wing, a heavy hammer that unleashes a small yet useful arcing projectile. Blade Buster, slow but excellent choice for massive damage. Is this a Tengu? I can't even tell. No, it's a guy. These Tengu are messing with everything. Where's my trash? Amplify, collect a wing remnant. Double dash, huh? That's like zoom zoom, baby. But sorry, no tails are flying. You can dash twice and roll instantly. Tap 2 swift wings remnants, reduce cooldown between dashes. Whoa, that Tengu dropped something. A wing remnant. How did that so hit me? What the heck? Yes. Are these infinite or do they... Why is there an auto shooting guy next to me now? What the heck? This might be infinite. Charmed, I'm sure, hun. Do me a favor, kill those creepy spider bots down there, will you? Spark Falcon, to connect with the spirit of the Spark Falcon for assistance in battle. Deal enough damage without taking energy yourself to activate the Spark Falcon, the Blade Wing ally that accompanies you to battle Tengu. Okay. Bird brain, if you see this type of sign, yeah, what? You'll usually find lots of mesa. Oops. Hey, nice to meet you. Now scram, I'm guarding this trash. Those creepy crawly egg yolks probably give out some tasty healing souls. I actually love chiptunes. Thanks, Frenchy boy, for this one.
Hi Nebby.
Hey Chakar, how's it going? Yo, 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 you can do your fancy with dash upwards, don't forget.
Got home last night.
That's good. I saw there was a report of like someone died at Burning Man, so I was a little bit worried because they didn't say who, or they didn't identify who died at Burning Man.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, well that's good, I guess. Whoops, shoot. Gosh darn it.
There was a murder and a birth.
There's a birth too? Wow.
And I saved someone's life.
Really? That's amazing. How did so much happen there? Anything over here? Nope. Maze extractor, more souls mean more power, and more power means more chaos. Win-win, right? All Maze souls drops increase slightly.
One of my camp mates was choking and I did the Heimlich.
Oh, nice. Good thing you were there. What the heck? Oh, it's reset my weapon. I was on whip and then reset the sword when I came back out into this world. Oops. There's hammer. Oh, they can shoot through the floor, that's BS. Oops. What do I do? Go, do I just jump into this? Oh, I'm flying. When did I get the flying ability? What the heck? Oh, and I can't fight while I'm flying. Okay. I guess my arms are my wings, so I can't use my sword while I'm flying. Oops. That's annoying. Oh, come on. Can't believe that hit me.
Red?
Hidalgo, you finally woken up. No matter,
No
Omega.
matter.
Well-
Omega Wing will have his prize all the same.
This game's a bit weird in that some of the lines are voiced and some of them aren't, and there doesn't seem to be a pattern. Red, this is unlike you. You're a Blake Wing. Why are you serving him? What has he done to you?
Ready! It's been so long! How's that character growth coming?
It talks.
Messa's feeling tasty.
Yep, and I'm gonna slice and dice you into a nice sashimi while doing it. Let's steal his delicious mesa soul, Hidalgo.
Be quiet, Mesameta. I don't want to fight him. Wait a minute. You know what's happened to him, don't you?
Duh, Amnesia Brain. I am super in tune with mesa energy. Mentally, poor Reddy fought tooth and nail against Omega Wing. He was so strong that rather than killing him, Omega Wing opted to break his will. Now he's Omega Wing's pawn, get it? Reddy got to see everything go to bird poop before throwing in the towel.
The annoying sword is right.
Red, I'm sorry you went through that, but I'm here now. Let's go. Let's defeat Omega Wing together. Just like the old days.
I refuse.
What? But why? Surely you despise serving under him. That's not the Red Vote I know.
Hidalgo, you can't defeat me in your current state. So how do you plan to stop him?
Maybe not by myself, but together we can...
Our comrades said the same thing and they were all subdued.
Are you talking about Goliam and Kaze? Are they alive? Please, tell me.
I'd hardly call it living. Kaza went mad. Goliam is, well, as a mindless beast, was a mindless beast, and I now serve Omega Wing. Don't worry, Hidalgo.
Don't worry, Hidalgo. I'm not here to fight you.
So annoying.
This is more of a warning.
Red, I only want to help you.
Your help is worthless. Come find me at the Tengu prison.
Wait, Red!
And there he goes. Now we gotta go to that creepy prison just to do what you should have done here. Oh.
I know. You can charge in at Omega Wing, get your feathery butt beat a second time, then become his servant just like all your little friends. Birds of a feather flock together after all. Oh, you're sad? Everything has gone foul and they'll stay that way until you stop Omega Wing.
I know you're right. Oh.
Redvo, what have you become? It's that Dark Feather's power. Makes you bird all dark and spooky. We gotta stop it. It's messing with everything in a bad way. What? Wait, was that? Oh, this is gonna be a trip. Don't go that way unless you like dodging spikes. I don't know that I like dodging spikes. But I mean, what am I gonna do? Oh, there's something back there, I think. Bullet reflector? Imagine having to do this in some temple in the middle of the woods. Hitting a projectile sends it back to where it came from. 2 bullet reflector wings makes each reflected bullet more dangerous. Do I have to equip these? There's no... Oh, there's something called campfire. What is campfire? Research your run clears all wing remnants? No. Oh, here we go. Do I equip them or do I just have them? Maybe I just have them. What, you expect me to roll out the red carpet? You got wings, use them. Is that a bad guy? No. You didn't hear from me, darling, but the forest holds a sleepy secret. The forest? I want to try reflecting a bullet. Alright, whatever. Oh yeah, okay, it works. Oops. Is this a forest? And she says it holds a sleepy secret. Come on. Oh, I see some over here. What a beautiful melody. Those red blocks, they zap you when you touch them. What the heck? I dashed, come on. Oh god, okay. Wait, I can dash multiple times? Oops. Oh god. It looks like there's a shorter path. I can just go here and oops, dash through that. That seems easier. Not easy, but easier. Come on. Oops. Gosh darn it. Also, why does it have to play a resurrection animation so that I miss the window of opportunity when the platform comes to me? It should just resurrect me when the time comes. They can't move during this animation. And so I miss the cycle. What the hell? Maybe I need to double jump before falling to slow down my fall speed. No. There we go. Oh my goodness, no. This sucks. Hopefully that thing comes back. That's the exit. Is there a secret up here? Oops. Gosh darn it. Yo, I'm a little lost. Wait, who are you? I guess some sort of Easter egg, maybe for another game they made or something like that. Why is there an invisible wall here? Oh god, come on. Let's switch my whip. There we go. Oh my goodness, no! I think I'm dead. Yeah. Where are we, Mesometa? Am I dead? I forgot to mention you're bound to me, so you can't really die. Oh, I have a script for this. Hold on. You drift now in the high nest betwixt the breathing world and the starless sleeps. Your fetter's very soul is stuck here until you fulfill what you truly yearn for. So serious, yuck. Wow, this is trippy.
GRW GFW 8 ERG F7, where 79, GFW GU 9 WR.
Just about time the Spark Falcon spent attacking Stinky Tengu. Absorb range. Absorb range might be good. Hey, Sponge Boy.
Hi, Nebu.
Prize for matches once more? I don't know if I want to do that. What else can I do? What the heck? Where is this? Only through hardship do we get stronger, Orlando McBride. I would like to dedicate this message to all my friends. You all make me so happy. Is this like Kickstarter people? Quotes? What's the other place then? This is Some more Kickstarter stuff. Wait, does this mean we have to start the whole game? I feel like I'm at the start the whole entire game. Yeah, I think I am. That's really annoying. Turret wing, what's next? You can now triple jump. Well, I can triple jump now? What? That's new. I don't know how I feel about replaying the whole game from the beginning. Oh, this is locked. That must mean the game can't be that long, right? If you have to, like, every time you die, you go from the beginning, that means you have to beat the entire game in one sitting. Wait, I skipped something, I think. This is all new. I don't recognize this pink car here. Looks like you big battle with old punchies coming up. Be ready. I feel like there's a zone. Like I went into a pocket universe or something like that before. Now I don't know where that was, so I can't get back to it. I think what's the best weapon to use against him. Take a bunch of damage there. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I'm gonna die here after I got him so low. Holy shit. No. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, it still hits like a truck.
Gol, do you recognize me? It's me, Hidalgo.
Hidalgo.
Yes, you remember me. Gol, I'm a friend. I only want to help.
Kill Hidalgo!
Oof, he's been overloaded with meta.
How do we help him?
We can't, not unless we destroy the Dark Feather or defeat the Mega Wing or go full Nuclear Owl. If you want, we could run. I doubt he'll catch us. He'll probably endanger more Birdkin though. Omega Wing is controlling him like a puppet. No running, I'll end it here and now.
Kill!
I'll put your soul to rest. It's over, old friend. You will be avenged.
B to the I to the R to the D, brain, A, Hidalgo.
Did he say brat? B to the R to the A to the T? Is that what he said, brat? That was so cool. What technique was that? Sora, please, not now.
Hidalgo.
Why don't we go do that to everyone we fight? Reddy's out there calling us weak.
Mesameta!
Enough.
Oh, right. You're grieving. But you know, it was the Dark Mesa that ended his life, right? Not you, technically.
Made him go all kablooey. That damn Omega Wing.
Hidalgo.
Not to be that guy, but you Blade Wings did wipe out all the crows.
I wasn't even born yet! Why am I being punished? The old crows saw us as playthings. My father stopped them. Is this revenge?
If just one crow could do all of this. Let's get out here, bird brain. Where am I? What is this? Wait, is that Mesa still red? This might be a good stopping point. I think it's a good saving point, right? Surely. Because we're about 2 hours in, which is when I usually end stream. Ending screen, interact, cat parade. Welcome in, everybody. No, not what am I say? Thank you, everybody. Wow, I'm out of it. Thank you, everybody, for watching, for tuning in. We played 2 games today. Played Blades for Hire, and then Atomic Owl. Regular schedule, top left corner of the screen, every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. That's about 30 minutes ago in your time zone. We got the Steph Thursday stream where we play puzzle games, hidden object games. That's where stuff from my co-host Stephanie. Every Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's about 2 hours ago in your time zone. We got the solo Saturday stream where I play random games from my review queue. We got the Discord. Join the Discord for updates to the schedule and any announcements for off schedule stream. See here. Today's Wednesday, so tomorrow, Thursday, we're playing And Then There Was No Light with Steph. Friday, we're playing Monster City with Astro Rose on Fantasy, not on Twitch. And then Saturday, we'll be playing Stonekeeper, so look forward to that. And I think that's it. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of Cat Parade while I look for someone to raid.